And now for our feature presentation.
Hey everyone, Migs here, and welcome to the final episode of my Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe series. So, by now, many people, if not everyone, has already come and gone with this version of the game. But for me, well, I decided to let it simmer a bit more with the suspense and the tension. I mean, hey, it worked with Stranger Things. But as we all know, all good things must come to an end, and we are here with the final ending. I mean, prior to this recording, I did think to myself, you know what, I'm gonna make this an extra long video and just unlock every single ending. But I researched how many endings there were still for me to unlock, and there are quite a lot. So instead, I asked a buddy of mine for some advice, and he had told me, you know what, just collect all of the figurines. You know those little Stanley figurines that are all over the place? He told me, collect them all, and you'll be very, very pleased. In fact, everyone will be very, very pleased. So we're going to do that, and that'll be the end. So enough with the chit-chat, y'all, and let's get to it. All right. Here we are, back in the office, and, you know, I did think about one minor problem. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to find these remaining figurines. I think I only have like 2 left to find. Hell, I might even have just 1. In fact, it might just be 1. But the fact that there are so many different pathways in this game, it could literally be anywhere. So this might take me a while.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never.
Oh my god. I found it.
And there it is. The last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment.
I did it.
This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here.
Don't tell me I just got trolled.
And now we can go to
I
whatever
totally
the hell
got
you
trolled.
were doing before you hunted for figurines.
That's it. Is that seriously it? Though I was trolled. I was completely trolled, guys. I can't believe it. I can't.
Stanley,
Whoa.
I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figlets.
I wasn't trolled.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
New
Didn't
ending,
it fill
final
you to
ending,
the brim
guys.
with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
Oh,
I would
yeah.
love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
The memory zone. Wait, I remember this. This is that one pleasant place we saw in the first episode of this Ultra Deluxe, right? Okay, this is pissing me off. Yeah, I think this is from the... Yeah, I remember this. Yes. We're back here, guys. Oh. We're here for the final ending. British Academy of Film and... Okay, that... You know, I can't help but think like some of this, if not all of this, is all fake. Right? All the awards and recognition.
Here's where it
Back
all
here.
began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7 of 6? This is a bonus figurine? Well, thank you. Now what? What's the boss's office? Oh.
And here was a second Stanley. You
8 of
found
6.
this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll
did.
be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Right. Okay. Oh. What's this?
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
Is it under the stairs? Uh-oh. I better not pick the wrong things. There he is.
No.
Oh,
Under the stairs
no.
was the fourth place you found a Stanley, not the third.
Did I
Well,
mess
I guess
up?
perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what?
They
If
sure do.
Under the Stairs feels like the third place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Thank you, narrator. Yeah. Okay, now what? We're gonna go to the boss's office now, right?
Let's see. What came next?
I don't remember this room. This room's different.
Oh, yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Is this a trick? I don't like this. It's a trick, isn't it? It's behind the curtain here. Oh, I know where we are. This is in the storage warehouse. So this has to be, yeah, this has to be it. Well, narrator's not saying otherwise, so that's got to be it. Yes.
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special.
This was what I found next.
Warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Did you know?
Enjoy.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so silly. I love how the quality is so shit that it's perfect. It's everything you imagined it should be. That's right, I found it near the cargo lift. Well done, narrator. Well done.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything
Oh, I can't
else.
go through here. Oh, I could. Okay. Let's see, this is where we arrived at the scary ending. Right?
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the
Right.
final figurine, right here by the red
I
and
did
blue
it.
doors.
12
This
out of
memory
6,
is the
guys.
most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Right.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Oh, which door do I... Oh, wait. They're the same way? Yes? Let's hope so. What we got here? Television. You are in the present. Isn't this the infinite hole room?
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Oh, that's the end of the memory zone? And that's the end of the game?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
there somewhere we can
hilarious.
stay here, keep enjoying
That is
these
so funny.
figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Why are you doing this, narrator? We've run out of ideas for this game. That's exactly what's happened here. And it's so funny how they're just going with it.
The room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
This is good. This is a good ending. If it is even an ending.
And here's where I made that
back
video.
here.
Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yes. Ah.
Yes.
That's good.
I love that video.
Okay. Let's not fall down, because that's not the path we need to go. I can't help but wonder if that would lead to something different. I mean, obviously it would, right? Because you're starting it over again?
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
So bizarre. Okay.
These
Get
really
down the
were a trick
stairs.
to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Huh. Okay. The next one was at the boss's office. I mean, I'm guessing that's where we need to go next, even though that we skipped this. Oh, it's not letting me. Okay. No problem. You don't need It's actually literally retracing my own steps, not the steps that the game wants me to do, which was going through the boss's office.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember?
I do.
Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines.
Hell yeah.
I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
The base game. Before the figurines. Oh, are we at the expo? This looks like the expo, guys. Oh shoot. Yeah, this is the jump circle.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on.
That's so funny.
I remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter on
Oh, we can't jump
everything.
anymore.
In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now.
That's funny.
Look how much fun the past is. I want more. More memories.
What else? Oh, we're back in it? Is that it?
Oh, yes. The two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Does it matter? I don't think it matters again. Oh. We did it.
And before
We're in the very
else,
beginning.
It was your office.
Yeah. My office.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's
Me
something
downloading the game.
I can remember.
That came before, right? What's happening?
Yes, I'm remembering something now.
Oh.
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions, he would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Oh, this is weird.
Perhaps that's it. Perhaps
We're going
I needed to imagine
to
I
before
had
the beginning.
companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself.
Goodbye, narrator.
I don't need Stanley anymore.
This is a lovely ending.
Oh, but
This feels like a very,
so
very
much
true
fun to play
ending,
with.
right?
You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
That's sad.
I enjoy telling his story so very much.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh. That's it. That's it, guys. Whoa, there's an epilogue. Or is that just the credits that I saw? I need to double check. What are we... Something new? Is this something new? What happens after the beginning? Many, many years later. Okay, what is this? We actually did unlock the truest ending. We're back here. Whoa. Yes. You know, the wise men once said that before you reach the end, you must go back to the beginning of the end, and the beginning of the beginning. Fire. Where we once made fire out of office supplies and paper clips. Am I supposed to be doing something with this fire? Okay, I cannot. We shall just journey on into the distance, into the beyond. Oh, this is cool. Wow. It's been a great journey, you guys. The adventure of a lifetime. We're here, in the now. Yes, yes. Will there ever be another day? No one knows yet, because the narrator is no longer here. Oh, I'm so good at storytelling, you guys. Hey, it's the memory zone. Oh, what do we have? I wish we could actually see what the narrator looks like, you know? I feel like that's... I mean, we got to actually see who Stanley, or what Stanley looks like. I think it's only fair to see what the narrator looks like behind the covers, behind the curtain. Goodness me, where are we? I don't think I've seen this place before. What's that? Oh, it's one of those reviews by Cookie9. Yes. I believe we saw this during the new content. What does that say? Pet Pals Press? This cat-dog friendship will last forever. We got pretty close. That's silly. What a silly game. What a silly, clever game. Probably the most cleverest game I've ever played. Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Ah. So, it's confirmed. There will not be a sequel. This was just something to give the players, you know, just a little joke, you know. I dig it. Good job, developers. What do we have here? Jim. Jim. I remember Jim.
Stanley. Jim. Stanley.
It's me.
Stanley.
I am Stanley. What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. It's another Easter egg. Lots of Easter eggs here, and pretty sure there are a lot that I came across and it just flew right over my head. Like I would have never known what it was all about. The figurines are back. How many of these are we getting? There's so many. Where are we going? the office. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you, Narrator. Thank you, developers. Thank you, Narrator. Thank you, everyone that's been part of this. It's been really fantastic. This is it. Hello. Oh, so it was just the voice in the computer. How very meta, right? It's nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Did you read what the developer said? Preserve the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. The Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Oh my god. You're not being serious. It's simple. All we do is change the number in the game's title screen. We also really need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together to make a new title for our game. Okay. Oh, okay. You're giving me options here. Lord of the... the end is never the... Oh, that's pretty clever, right? The end is never the sequel. Oh, that's good. That's good. The Stanley Parable 3, the end is never the sequel. It's absurd. I love it. Every time we restart the game, we'll advance the number... Are you serious? By 1, and then we'll pick a new subtitle. That way the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Well, yeah, that's what I figured. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to have a say as well. Let's do it. Good. Then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And you know what? Since you've put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. You see? I'm on your side. We're in this together. Alright, Doki Doki. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Oh my god. You're being serious. Okay. We are in the PM. It's 5:47. Bam. Okay, let's confirm that. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. This is fantastic. Oh my god. There you go. We are now playing the Stanley... What the hell? We are now playing the Stanley Parable 3. The end is never the sequel. And that right there does it for the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, or I guess the Stanley Parable 2, whatever you like to call it. I had a blast. You know, ever since I started playing this game, the original game, I think it was last year, or maybe a couple years ago. Either way, it's been a long time that I've been playing this game, and having to meet the players, so many players that have fallen in love with this game, and having to just talk with them about it, their own experiences, my own experiences, you know, it's been a real treat, because this game is just something really special. And, you know, it's a shame that this game is only available on Steam. I feel like this game should spread through other media, you know, all the consoles, just everywhere, because this is definitely something to tell to other people. Like, hey, you remember that awesome game, the Stanley Parable? Yeah, and just talk about everything that they discovered, you know, all the different pathways, all the different types of interactions with the narrator. It's just such a fantastic game. It's such a treat. So there you guys have it. This is the end. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this whole experience that I've gone through so far. I mean, if you've been here since the beginning, thank you so much for tuning in until now, the end. And for those who had just discovered me lately, or how maybe you just stumbled upon this video today, welcome. You know, this is the end. You're a little late, but you know, it's the end. But that's not to say that it's the end of many more adventures that we'll go through with multiple games across the vastness of the future. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's video and if you enjoyed this whole series, let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing as well as ring the bell so that you are notified for the next video. And that's going to be it for today. I want to thank you so much again for watching. My name is MigsXL, and I will see you in the next video.